total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special. Regularly study your Vault-Tec provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
So spectacular, and you are now rocking with your guest hostess with the mostest. This is your girl, Junae Benne, the natural hair gamer. Bethesda has unleashed Fallout 4 into eager fans. 5 years after its predecessor's debut, Fallout 4 finally blesses gamers who have clamored for it. Ambitious, smart, and huge in its scope, Fallout 4 is everything fans want and RPG seekers need. Prepare for a long mission-seeking and accomplishing winter because Fallout 4 is bound to replace your regular life with its engrossing post-apocalyptic gameplay.
War. War never changes. The Romans waged war to gather slaves and wealth. Spain built an war. War never changes. The end of the world occurred pretty much as we had predicted. Too many humans, not enough space or resources.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Today, we will focus on strength.
Fallout 4 takes place in the year 2287. That's 10 years after the events of Fallout 4, 6 years after Fallout New Vegas, and 210 years after a Third World War that ended with a nuclear holocaust in 2077. You begin by choosing your character, male or female. Once you make that choice, you sit back and enjoy family life for all of 5 minutes before there's a ring at the door of your luxurious 50s styles home. A salesman fills you in on the latest Vault-Tec advancements. No sooner than he's done talking do you hear bombs begin to fall in the alternate world of Boston, Massachusetts. You take your family and you race to the Vault 111, settling in for a long slumber. You are led to believe that everything's okay. It turns out things couldn't be further from the truth. Once certain events unfold, you soon find yourself awake in an empty vault and in search of your only child. You encounter numerous bizarre quests on the journey to uncover what has happened to your missing baby. In a typical Fallout fashion, you suit up in your traditional Vault outfit in an effort to find the truth.
In this chapter, we focus on perception.
Perhaps it's the biggest area of debate. Fallout 4's graphics has raised numerous eyebrows. While tremendously better than Fallout 3, Fallout 4 is still not visually up to par with the current generation of games. Clipping, texture mapping issues, and drawing all happen occasionally. These aren't major issues, but do take away from the feel of the game. The most annoying part of the character models is often the freaky animated facial expressions. So the feel. First thing any veteran fan of the series will notice is that the game possesses a wealth of color. The vast sprawling ruins of Boston are presented in a beautiful manner. The character models are solid and well animated, and not to mention them properly catching the people of color's curls. Yay! Lastly, Fallout 4 not only maintains a certain charm signature to the series, but also improves on it in almost every way. The feel of a society that went to ruin during an alternate timeline and of American 50s, 60s eras is captured in the visual effort.
Area of attention is intelligence.
Numerous RPGs of the past have proven that graphics really don't matter as long as the story is engaging and the gameplay is deeply immersive. With that being said, Fallout 4 more than meets the prerequisites. Regular combat is fun and gives the player the feel of dread from the first battle to the last. VATS returns and it's just as fun and addictive as before. Previously, VATS used to stop time, allowing the player to carefully plot their next strike, but now it only slows time, giving you a finite amount of time to defend yourself. Nevertheless, VATS is still a satisfying way to enter and dominate any battle. You can still switch from the first to third person views, giving Fallout a unique feel. Perks and leveling up have been somewhat combined together. Whereas in Fallout 3, you leveled up and then chose a perk. Now your perks are based on how much skill points you invested in your special attributes. If all things previously mentioned weren't enough, Bethesda decided to throw in gunsmithing and town building to tide you over. Add to this all the open world quests to tackle, and a player will be entertained for quite some time. Tight controls and the addition of the optional cell phone use for the Pip-Boy commands, and it could be said that Bethesda covered all their bases.
It's time we talk about luck.
Marvelous, stupendous, and superb are but a few adjectives to describe the sounds in the title. First, the bold decision to give the lead character voices was a great gamble. One can look to numerous classic games in the past where a silent protagonist gave players a deep investment. So when giving the lead character a voice, which was a risky gamble, things paid off. All lines in the game are delivered in a decent, great manner. The weapons, animals, NPCs, and numerous inhabitants of the desolate wasteland sound immaculate. The reoccurring voice selection from Fallout 3 and Skyrim pop up far less frequently than they did before. The best part of the sound department is not only the return of the excellent 50s music, but the popular sounds from the previous game return. Listening to the radio on your Pip-Boy while slaying numerous monsters makes the thing oh so joyous. To say the sounds of this game are great would be a deep understatement.
And now, charisma. What is it made of?
RPGs automatically guarantee its players numerous replays due to the stat building, character development, and great storytelling. Fallout 4 adds to these things by giving players things like gunsmithing, developing settlements, and open world tasks. You will be very busy with the main quest way beyond the inevitable DLC releases. Tackle the game in any manner you choose, then restart it and try again. Either way you slice it, gamers will be busy with this title for well over a year. It's been way too long since the last Fallout game, and fans of the series waited patiently for a worthy successor. Developer Bethesda has made more than ample use of the 5-year stint that they used to craft this masterpiece. War never changes, and neither does the excellent adventure that is Fallout 4. Fallout 4 gets a 9 out of 10.
And I am afraid. For myself. For my wife. For my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Alright you guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm your guest hostess just for this episode, Junae Benne, the Natural Hair Gamer. Definitely go follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It's all the same. Down below is how you spell my name, Junae Benne. Just type it into any platform and you'll be able to find me. Until next time on Game So Spectacular, Junae Benne out.
Good sir, I do believe I've shat in my pantaloons.
From the North End.
Woo! Yeah, baby! We're gonna kick some names. Treyarch to deploy and entertain you.
Black Ops 3 has introduced a class-based soldier system into the mix.